In the year 2021, I was diagnosed with glaucoma. Glaucoma is the leading cause of blindness. At this stage, I was told to either come in for surgery or to be placed on drug, and the drug be for the rest of my life. In the clinic that day, they gave me some drug that I could use that would maintain the pressure in my eyes. I could not tell anyone. I was scared. I was ashamed. There were days when I would be thinking, so one day I'll go blind, because even the money for the surgery, where will we get it from? And then the drug, to be on drugs for the rest of someone's life, that's a lot. But I still didn't mention it to nobody. It was something that like brought shame to me. I was scared. I didn't know I was going to tell someone I was going to be blind someday. So I stayed into Enlighten, our monthly meeting, and one of the first things pastors did was to call out a healing line. I remember coming out, and then pastor asked me what was wrong, and then I told him I had glaucoma. I remember the shock on his face because I had not mentioned it to him. And then he prayed for me, he declared healing. I went out under the power of God, and I knew at that point I was healed. Then I went for my next checkup, and I remember the optician asking me if I've been using my drugs consistently, because it seemed that the pressure in my left eye had gone down drastic and like it was back to normal. I just smiled because this was like months. I'd stopped using my eye drop months before, and then this was even after God had declared healing over me. Then I went for the next checkup, because my checkup is usually twice a month, after the optician had advised that I continue using my eye drops. And then by the time I went, it said that the eye drop on the right eye had also gone down, and then my two eye had normal pressure. I shared my testimony in church that I was healed. Then I went for the last checkup to just finalize everything, and then the pressure in both eye had gone up, like really high. And they were calling pastor after that, sir. Like I was outside of the hospital when I called pastor. And the pastor told me that I should keep rejoicing. That I already shared the testimony, that I should keep rejoicing. That is just the enemy that wants to just tamper with my testimony, and I should not agree, I should not allow it. I should keep rejoicing. That if God has given it to me, He has given it to me. Rejoice. I kept rejoicing. Then I went for the final one, and then they said both eye had gone back to normal. Like it was normal. I knew all of this was God's intervention, and my pastor, my prophet, my covering, speaking words of healing over me, and also walking me through my journey of healing. I am now here 4 years after, perfectly healed. I don't use glasses, I don't use eye drop. I see clearly, all to the glory of God.